So if you would please, like, subscribe, and or follow This Is True Really News.
No, not or. Do all of that. Do all of it twice.
Do all of what? Oh, yes, do all of it twice or 7 times. And then tell all your friends several times about This Is True Really News, and tell them that we're available at Apple Podcasts, Downcast, Anchor FM, YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music.
And Phil the Wonder streaming service, which no one seems to talk about.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true, as far as you know.
If you're looking for your own Italian villa, and I know that would be high on your list.
Oh, yeah.
A Sicilian town of Castiglione de Sicilia is selling off houses, some at the astronomical high price of roughly $1. And
I've heard about this happening.
Not like one house. There are like 900 houses for sale at amazingly affordable prices. So you're thinking, location must be the problem, right?
Right.
No. The city sits on the slopes of, well, it can't really be a city. The town sits on the slopes of Mount Etna with the beaches of the Sicilian coastline not even 10 miles away. So there's got to be a catch.
Well, isn't Mount Etna a volcano?
Yes, no, is it Mount Etna?
I don't know.
It was an insurance company. There's another joke there, but we're not going anywhere close to that. There apparently is no real big catch. The town's mayor, Antonino Camarda, Antonino, says the houses are being sold dirt cheap for one simple reason. They want to keep Castiglione de Sicilia in existence, thank you.
Oh, okay.
They're facing a major population crisis. The town's mayor says that in its heyday back in the 1900s, there were about 14,000 folks there. Now they're lucky if it's 3,000.
Wow.
So with the, how do we put this, exodus?
Yeah.
We'll be biblical. With the exodus, the town is now chock full of, you guessed it, empty, historically significant houses. And the mayor says we've got a huge architectural heritage to rescue, packed with history. And he told CNN, over time, too many people have left, leaving behind a bunch of old, picturesque houses, many dating back to the Renaissance. Okay, there is one tiny little catch.
Okay, I was waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Some of the houses are in, shall we say, less than stellar condition. So in an effort to save them from complete ruination, buyers have to commit to renovating the houses within 3 years. And as part of the city's house offloading scheme, each house has been priced according to its condition. So you can guess the $1 homes, they need work.
Oh, boy. And you probably have to get the birds or bats out of them, too.
Yep. Hey.
What?
The bats. Bats are good.
Yes, they are. And ever so useful, especially at mosquito time.
Exactly. You still don't have to break the bank, though. Houses requiring minimal renovations are still in the $5,000 to $6,000 range. And if you're a DIYer who loves a good home renovation, huzzah for you. Still, there's more. There is paperwork involved. They require all potential buyers to submit a detailed description of the kind of house they'd like, and they need to hand in a plan about how they intend to renovate it. Sounds like a lot of work, but it makes sense if you consider the town's perspective. They're trying to breathe new life into the place. Okay, leave them alone. Last thing they want is, can you see this happening? Somebody buys it cheap, doesn't want to do anything. It still falls apart. Huzzah.
Yeah, it does nothing.
Yep. To begin with, the town won't. The good news is town does not require the money up front. I'm amazed. To begin with, and new homeowners do have to get insurance, which is about $5,000, and there are also some tax benefits to be reaped. Attention, Governor Walz. If you pay attention, there are tax benefits to be reaped. Taxes in Sicily are low compared to elsewhere in Italy. Much like Minnesota, the taxes are low here compared to any place else that doesn't
nearly
have socialist tendencies. Homeowners can also benefit from the... Sorry, that's a political statement, and I apologize. A little. Homeowners can also benefit from the Italian government's 110% tax credit scheme for renovations that make houses more environmentally friendly. Oh. So if you make your house woke, you get money back, apparently, if it's 110%.
Yeah, that sounds like they pay you, baby.
So maybe Italy's not much different than Minnesota. Scott?
No. Liberal MP William Amos, who has represented Quebec district of Pontiac since 2015, went for a jog during a break in his day.
Hang on, there's a Quebec district? I suppose there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
What with the pandemic and all, a lot of Canadian lawmakers attend sessions via video conference. So when he got back home, he just changed clothes for his next official meeting.
Makes sense.
Unbeknownst to MP Amos, he appeared on the screens of his fellow lawmakers, stark raving naked. A legislator for the opposition party.
The French.
Legislator for the opposition party, in a point of order, suggested parliamentary decorum requires members to wear a jacket and a tie, and a shirt, underwear, and trousers.
Sorry. At least the jacket and the tie, dude. Come on. I mean, they could even rustle that up in, I don't know, most every frat movie I've ever seen.
That's what I used to do on TV. I used to just wear the shirt, jacket, and tie. And, shorts if I felt like it.
I don't want to know.
Speaker Anthony Rota thanked the member for her observations and reminded lawmakers to always be vigilant when they are near a camera and microphone. Amos, for his part, says it was an unfortunate error and it won't happen again. Thank you very much.
Thank God, because you cannot see things once you see them. A Florida woman was hospitalized after a turtle smashed through the windshield of her car and hit her in the head.
Flying turtle?
A 71-year-old was riding with her daughter on the interstate when the reptile came crashing in, says the Daytona Beach News-Journal. The daughter pulled over immediately, got help from another motorist, as she called the police. There is a turtle in there, the man can be overheard saying in a 911 recording obtained by the newspaper. A turtle, the daughter exclaimed. An actual turtle. So my guess is there was a turtle.
Your powers of reasoning are unbelievable.
Me, Batman, and Sherlock Holmes, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The gash in her mom's forehead drew a lot of blood, and like most injuries, they would, but she was not seriously injured, leaving us all to wonder, do turtles fly? Is that a learned trait?
Who was the cartoon?
What happened to the turtle? What the shell really happened?
Race you home. So question for you. Who was the cartoon turtle that we used to watch? And I mean, probably in grade school or...
You mean the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, way before.
Heroes on the Half Shell? Turtle Power?
They're the world's most... Stop. You're just... Anyway, no.
A turtle.
It was a little turtle, and he had like a D'Artagnan hat on and a sword, and shoot, I can't remember. Must have been Tennessee tuxedo in his tails. In any case...
No, he was a penguin.
Let's talk about typos. Now, this occurred to me because...
If I'm in this story, I'm coming to your house later with a baby seal and beating you.
You are not in this story, I don't think. Well, you could have been based on what some of the typos are. In any case, from Twitter via BBC News, and this is what set me off, I read, you're aware there's a country called Wales, and there are animals called whales, and they're spelled differently.
Yes.
Well, they didn't use the country. The BBC did not use the country spelling. Wales are now vaccinating those aged 30 and over.
How do they hold a syringe?
Just wade out into the water and...
with the flip, how do they?
I have no idea.
Or they just pour it in a blowhole? I don't know. That would seem rude.
No. They're vaccinating us. Goon.
The whales are vaccinating us?
Yes, that's what it says.
How do they hold a little...
I have no idea. Take one capsule nightly. Take one capsule nightly, 3 hours before dead.
That's a typo.
But if I'm dying, I'm not going to do anything I don't feel like doing. News headline about Lance Armstrong's bicycle doping scandal. Armstrong used rugs.
Okay, that's just a little low because we think that's really his hair.
Notice on a computer. Are you sure you want to exist?
There are times.
Finally, on the TV news.
Yeah.
Richard Howard, scuba diva. Antoine?
I've always said that about Richard.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.